what's the deal? All right, so we are in week 5, and we are back to snowy weather. It is actually really, really slushy out. So this is going to be a joy for my feet. I have my trail runners on today, and hopefully they can keep my feet a little dry, and probably not, but whatever. We got to get it done. So we just got about 8 today, and we're gonna get to it. So this week has been a very good week. Just considering the fact that, like, let's talk a little bit about imposter syndrome. So, like I said, I'm just pulling from my past marathons. This is my 7th marathon, full marathon block. And just pulling from my past and just thinking of all of the times that, I hit that imposter syndrome mode. I mean, when you're in marathon running shape, when you're in week 10, when you're in week 11 or 12, you can kind of hit those paces that you want because your body is tuned up, your body's teed up, it's ready to go. And, when you're in the beginning months, it's a struggle to get the mileage that you want to get, or not even the mileage, but it's hard to get the time, or, just kind of get your body up for an 8-mile run. In week 8, I'll be doing 8-mile runs just because it's like my body will be used to doing it. That would be just an easy run for me, versus right now I'm still kind of getting that, like, imposter syndrome mode where it's like I don't believe that I can do it, or I don't believe that I can get down to a 7-minute pace and hold it for 2 or 3 miles. And which I know I can do it because I have the evidence. I have the times of my 5K. I was in these races, but it's hard to kind of get back to that because you take that time off, which is well needed. Like I said, my goal this year was to prevent burnout. So from November all the way up to December, January, beginning of January, it was just really just running to maintain my fitness. Now I'm getting back into actual training, and my training is meaningful. Now, that's not to say those maintenance miles wasn't meaningful, because it would right now will be so much tougher if I just didn't do anything at all and then started running back. So I'm not saying that those miles weren't meaningful, but it's hard sometimes, and I understand why people don't want to take rest days, or don't want to take rest months, or take time off when they're running, because it's so hard to get back to that form, that fitness form, or where you were at the top of your marathon fitness, or strength training fitness, or cycling fitness, or whatever you're trying to get, whatever endurance endeavor that you're into right now. It's we're in marathon training, we're going to talk about marathon. But I understand why it's so hard for people to get back into these endeavors, because it's mentally, you hit those moments where you're stuck with imposter syndrome. I liken it back to when I was losing weight, when I started my weight loss journey at 390. No, not even 3. What am I talking about? I started my weight loss journey at 297 or 298, if I'm remembering correctly. And I remember there was this thing called the plateau, and I would lose 10 pounds, and then I would gain 2 pounds, and then I'll lose 20 pounds, and I'll gain 5 pounds back, or something like that. Or I would spend a whole month of just working hard and eating right, and I wouldn't lose any weight at all. And I liken it back to those moments where it was all about losing weight and not about the progress. And I wasn't thinking, okay, I just wanted to lose the weight. I just wanted to get down to 250. That was just my only goal. And at that moment, I had to switch my mindset to just being like, what do you feel good? Do you feel healthy? Are you in a better place than you were last year? And I had to start asking myself, like, yes, I'm good, I'm okay. Me and my wife have this thing when we're stressing out, where we have this 1 second that we just stop and just ask ourselves, are we okay? And being honest, if you're not okay, then, be honest with that. But I started those practices during those times where I was hitting those plateaus, when I was losing weight, and I just had to stop and ask myself, like, okay, am I all right? Am I okay? What do I need? What can I do now? What can I do today? And I think that's where I'm at now with marathon training, because I have so much experience of just running and just going through these arrays of emotions, that I can stop right now and be like, dude, you're okay. It's only week 5. By week 10, you're going to be looking back at this moment and remembering, like, oh, remember when I couldn't, when it was hard to get my 8-mile runs in. But now I'm doing it with no problem. So it's interesting to be in these moments. I know a lot of people struggle with the imposter syndrome, and I know for me, I'm not the talented guy, man. I'm not talented. I'm not going to go out here and run, 6-minute flat miles. I'm just not. I don't have that talent. But one of my biggest strengths is that I have grit, that I can grind through it, that I can mentally prepare myself to do hard things, and I think that's what gets me through, and I'm very proud of that. You can't rely on talent all the time. Sometimes you gotta make sure that you, mentally are sound, and that you can get through hard things. I'm not PRing every time that I go out for a run. I gotta work for it. I gotta grind for it. I gotta dig deep. I'm in a pain cave most of the time because, one, I'm fighting against myself, man. I'm fighting against the fact that I don't want to do it. I really don't. But I know it's beneficial. I know it's something that I love. I know it's something that I love the benefits from. And I love showing other people that you can get through hard things. So today, that's what we're going to do. We're going to get through this workout, and we're going to use that grit. We're going to use that grind, and we're going to use, that experience that I've built over the years. And, once this imposter syndrome is gone, it doesn't last forever. And like I said, I've experienced it before. But once it's gone, then we'll be moving on to the next thing. So 8-mile run today. Let's get it done.
Woke up today, smile on my face, may not go my way, still got my faith, so I'll be okay. I'll be okay, I'll be okay. Running our race, just that I pace. Made some mistakes, but learned a few things, so I'll be okay. I'll be okay, I'll be okay. Yeah, I've been through it all. Looking at Goliath at the stand tall. My heart, it feel like David every time I fall. My problems look like giants, I'ma slay them all. Every single beef, I had to let it be. Spend a lot of time wasting energy. That ain't made sense to me logically. But I feel way better when I walk in peace. Please don't bring the gossip to me. I mean, no offense, I'm finding out jealousy, only a lack of confidence. Focused on me more, focused on you less. Everybody do that, look around and we blessed. Woke up today, smile on my face, may not go my way, still got my faith, so I'll be okay. I'll be okay, I'll be okay. Running our race, just that I pace. Made some mistakes, but learned a few things, so I'll be okay. I'll be okay, I'll be okay. Yeah. I know the pain you felt, I felt it with you. I know the hate you feel is scar tissue. Unhealed trauma is trying to kill you. But come back to love, man, we all miss you. Hey, life is like a seesaw, it's up, then it's down. It's all about progress, you can't stop now. Take a step every day, look back and see miles. Could make it to the top if you stop looking at the ground. Woke up today, smile on my face, may not go my way, still got my faith, so I'll be okay. I'll be okay, I'll be okay. Running our race, just that I pace. Made some mistakes, but learned a few things, so I'll be okay. I'll be okay, I'll be okay.
got the time today. I'm looking for all of the fades, want all of the smoke. All of my goals inside of the scope. I'm taking it hill, then coming for more. Woke up, didn't even stretch. I'm placing my bets on myself. I be doing the most. Why you always talk like you wanted to go? I ain't gotta speak cause I already know. This ain't been new to me, a news to me. I came out the womb unique. Shine bright like jewelry. Of course, you don't wanna fool with me. I got views to see and gifts to use. I got everything to gain and none to lose, and he can prove. I took his burden and yoke. It's like moose when I hit the moves.
You can't tell me anything. I mean anything. That's for sure.
I already know.
I know my identity. My identity from the go.
I told you I already know.
You can't tell me anything. I mean anything. That's for sure.
I already know.
I know my identity. My identity from the go.
Already know.
Yeah. I'm spitting the truth. When I'm in the booth, I take you to school. Yeah. This ain't a lesson. I put on this armor like it was my weapon. I'm stepping. The ops can leave. My props are these utilities he put inside of my belt. Feeling me, it's just the face I can tell. But really, the king is the one you can smell. This ain't been new to me, a news to me. I came out the womb unique. Shine bright like jewelry. Of course, you don't wanna fool with me. I got views to see and gifts to use. I got everything to gain and none to lose, and he can prove. I took his burden and yoke. It's like moose when I hit the moves. Yeah.
You can't tell me anything. I mean anything. That's for sure.
I already know.
I know my identity. My identity from the go.
I told you I already know.
You can't tell me anything. I mean anything.
So we are at the end of week 5. Week 5, we're done with week 5, and had a stomach bug. Couldn't get the workout in that I wanted to. Fighting through that mental hurdle of imposter syndrome. And I don't know if anybody's ever experienced this, but it is definitely tough when you know for a fact that you can make it through these workouts, and you get hit with that imposter syndrome. I know what it feels like to run a 7-minute mile, but I'm struggling right now with 9:30s, to the low 8s. But I know that it takes some time to get into the groove. So this is the end of week 5. We're heading into week 6. Thank you guys for riding with me. If you enjoyed these videos, definitely subscribe and stick around for some more. So see y'all next week.